What's up, LG Gang? Happy Sunshine Sunday. And guys, yeah, I am in Kelly's robe this morning because I just feel under the weather a little bit. If I cough throughout this, sorry guys, pray for me because my chest has been off the ringer. But anyway, I wanted to jump into day 2, week 2 of this 7-day, 7-week devotional. Yes. I have really been digging last week. Oh, I really was digging last week. Week 1 or day 1 of fear. It showed me a lot of things that I fear and that I'm afraid of, you know, but I really feel good about that the week because I'm going in. Yes, I might be fearful, but I'm not afraid of it, you know, no more. I've came to grips with it, all 3 aspects. I think it was like friendship, workplace, and Kelly going off to college. I've really found a place of peace with that. Not saying that I'm not going to backslide, not saying that I'm not going to ever think about those things ever again or feel those things ever again, but at this moment, at this very moment, I feel peace. So I really feel good about that. But now let's jump into day 2, week 2. And if you guys have not watched my first video of day 1, week 1 of the fear, go check that out. But right now is day 2, week 2. And I'll get some little stuff here popped up for you guys just so you guys can kind of follow along and do this thing called life with me. So day 2 is trust. And I wanted to read something to you guys that was sent from loveMichelleAna. And if you guys aren't part of her fam, go check her out. Everything will be down in the description below, so you can take this journey with me. Day 2, trust. It says, the word trust is one of those words that sometimes make me cringe, especially when it comes down to putting my trust in areas I much rather have full control over. For example, when the next steps of your life are so unclear, yet God says in his word to trust him. Cool, but like how? It is in those moments that I realize that I don't always try and figure out, It is in those moments that I realize that I don't have to always try and figure things out because he's already strategically mapped it all out for me. Even the things that I think I need, he considers that too. When I put my trust in him and abide in him, he is right there with me. I never have to worry about being by myself because he's never going to leave me. And we're reading from or speaking from Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. And that reads, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, submit to him and he will make your path straight. So with that being said, the journal question, I live for these journal questions, girl. Like, I live for these journal questions. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Okay, journal question. Think about your relationship with the concept of trust and how you relate that back to your relationship with God. Do you trust God? I feel like I do trust God, and there's no but. I really, truly believe that everyone has their own relationship with God, and I do trust him. I do have to admit it is a little bit cloudy when I am going through hardship or hard times, no matter which aspect of my life it is. But I do know that God's got my back. I know for a fact that he will never leave me. And I know without any hesitation that he is watching over me and my family. Now, do I, rethink things or things of that nature. Yes, of course, I'm human, but I do not let that interfere with the relationship I have with God. So to answer that question, yes, I do. I trust him in every aspect of my life, you know, because I am in full understanding that without him, I wouldn't be here. Like, without him, I wouldn't have been this far in life, you know, mentally, physically, emotionally, things like that. Not always financially, you know, because that's the last thing that I think of, you know, when it comes to God having mercy on me and having mercy on my family. But with that being said, yes, I do trust him. I trust him with all my might, you know, and I keep in prayer. I stay in prayer, you know, and I believe in my prayer warriors, and I believe that whatever I go through, and sorry guys, I keep looking down here, but my phone keeps turning off every time I don't like tap it or something like that. But I do believe that, you know, the relationship I do have with God is very honest, pure, and just very open, you know. So to answer that, do I trust God? Heck yeah. You know, the second one is, do you find it difficult to trust God in a hard place? Yes. Like, if a Christian or someone that believes in God, you know, say no throughout their whole life, I think that they're fibbing. Like, come on. Like, there is not one time in your life that you've doubted something or it was hard for you to trust God. Yes, of course. I can go on and on and on about different situations and hardships that I've experienced and my family have experienced. But at the end of the day, there might be some, like, not at the end of the day, but throughout that, there might be some hesitation and like, oh man, I whatever. Why, God, why? But at the end of the day, I know that God got me. No doubt about it. Like, I know that God has got me. The second one is, how can you take the verse meaning Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. How can you take the verse from above and cultivate trust in your life? Sorry if y'all hear squealing because the hamsters they might be fighting each other, but I don't know. How can you take the verse from above and cultivate trust in your life? Oh, I'm like, what is that? Oh my God. Sorry. But basically, okay, it says Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Sorry guys that I feel like I'm in and out and stuff like that, but it's just, but I'm ill. But I wanted to get this out of here, because I didn't want to wait another week and say, oh, this is week 2 when it's actually 3. So it says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. That's what messes people up, because they lean on their own understanding and think they know what they're doing and think they got it going on. But really, God is sitting back and like, okay, you think your understanding is the way to go? Cool. All right. You think that you got it going on? Kudos. All right. You think you got everything figured out? I'm going to sit back and see if you got everything figured out. And he waits patiently, you know, and when we fall and bust our tails and we fall on our tails, he's like, okay, I'm waiting for you to come back to me. Let me go ahead and pick you up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this life together as one, you know, like, so yes. And then it says, in all your ways, submit to him. Like, and this is just me, how I interpret it. Like, give your all to him. Mind, body, your soul, every aspect of your human body, give it to him. Like, pray to him. Ask of him, you know. It's just so many things. If you are not putting God first, there's so many things that you are missing out on in your life, and not just spiritually. You know, there's so much more. People just think that, oh yeah, if I pray to God, I'm going to do this. Or I pray to God, this is going to be so much easier. No. I think to be a Christian is a lot harder than not, you know, because you have to check yourself. every once in a while, you know, and you got to check in, you know, every day. I do it every day, all day. You know, I talk to him like he my homie. Hey, like real talk. When it says, and he will make your path straight. A lot of times we think that, like I was saying before, that we can handle it. We got things under control. We understand everything. We know everything. But then God will. He'll be like, okay, you know everything. Let me just sit back during this difficult time in your life, and let's see let's see what the outcome is. The outcome is always not what we expect. And even if it is what we expect, how long is it going to be like that? You know, I would rather do it. This is just me. I would rather do it my way, and my way is him. Pray about it. Seek him. Do nothing without him. You know, I really feel like trust this week will not be a battle for me. Simply because I trust him with everything that I got going on. Even when I don't understand it, you know, I trust him with everything, you know, and bringing it back to the fear, you know, I trust God throughout all my fear and all the times I've been afraid, because I know he got me, and my spirits are still good. I still have joy. Nobody takes anything away from me when it comes down to joy and happiness. So I really encourage you guys to jump on this bandwagon, because this 7-day, 7-week devotional is bomb. Like, you know, I really, really, really think that MichelleAna is doing something here with having fear first, trust second, and then day 3, y'all get ready. Drum roll, please. Day 3, relationships. So on day 3 or / week 3, I am going to be talking about relationships. And yes, y'all, relationships. Yes. But yeah, I think she's doing something like fear, trust, relationships. I won't go further, but this thing is amazeballs. Girl, thank you for blessing us with this 7-day devotional and letting me speak to my audience about this 7-day that I'm dragging on for a 7-week devotional. I really, really, really hope you guys are enjoying this like I am. And if you guys have not subscribed to Love MichelleAna, go do that. And not only go do that, but polls and go subscribe to my channel, LG Journey. It is free, guys, so there's no way or reasoning on why you have not subscribed. Like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Hope you guys like videos like this. If you do, give me a thumbs up and drop some comments down below. Like I always say, guys, pray for me and my congestiveness. Sorry. Sorry. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, like I always say, peace out.